One of the things that they say under the help center or so-called women's help center say, oh, we only help women and children. That's a violation of law. Same if a man says, oh, we only help men and children.
There are shelters that are only specialized in
no, that's discrimination too. If a man,
discrimination.
no, I never heard of a shelter that said they only help men and children. But my point I'm making is that I'm talking about law. I'm not talking about what somebody makes up. People open up a lot of stuff and says things that's against the law. Things have to be in agreement with the law. Same if I open up a business or anything, it has to be in agreement with the law. If a man has a shelter and he says he only helps men and children, that is discrimination. It's vice versa. I even Mrs. Teresa agreed with me. She said they no longer go by that policy. But however, when you call 211, that's still in the database. So a lot of time when you're seeking help, they have to go through a lot of hoops and understand it because it's still in the database. That's the point I was trying to make to you.
I hear you, but there are shelters that are specifically designed for men.
I never heard of them.
Shelters specifically designed
I never heard
for
of them.
veterans.
I'm talking men and children. I never heard of them.
Shelters specifically designed for families.
New York, I never heard of. Philly, I never heard of. Never heard of.
I work in New York.
I'm originally from New York.
So am I.
Yeah, I never heard.
Well, I was born, not raised.
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, moved to North Philly, Fort Greene Project.
Bushwick.
Okay.
We're not too far from each other. But I'm going to say this. I worked in the New York City shelter system for 15 years before I got to Johnstown.
Okay.
And there's men's shelters, there's women's shelters, there's family shelters, there's elderly shelters.
But there's also it's also called is against the law. When you go in some shelter, there's a policy that's on the wall. It says no person may be discriminated against seeking housing.
It's not discrimination.
No, it is. It's some places are called and they say, are you alcoholic? I said, no, I'm not an alcoholic. They said, well, they say we got alcoholic. They say, are you on drugs? I said, no, I'm not on drugs. Never used a drug in my life. Oh, we only help drug addicts. Wow. Then they say, are you homosexual? I said, no, I'm not a homosexual. They said, we only. So you mean to tell me a person can't be a regular person seeking help? You got to be on something or into something. Now, I'm not saying you.
Yeah.
I'm saying I said this to them. It's crazy. It's crazy.
People run their shelters differently.
Yeah, and as I say, certain things is against the law. If you research the law, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Wow. I bring a chair over
Mama, you mixing all those colors together.
They already mixed them together. All right, Mr. Powell.
Right.
So what is your goal with...
I'm seeking housing for me and my children. Affordable housing, low-income affordable housing for me and my children. That's my goal.
What is your income in the household at this time?
None. I have a broken wrist. I'm handicapped as of now. Social Security is supposed to be hooking me up on Social Security disability, but that takes a process that can take 6 to 8 months.
I'm aware.
Yeah, that's
We
what
can't house you in a hotel for 6 to 8 months.
I know that, but this is emergency.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to have what they call
here, Mama.
seeking long-term housing. They have different programs that I've been filled out application in Johnstown Housing.
They don't have those programs in this town.
No, they do. I filled out an application in Johnstown Housing. In Johnstown Solomon Building,
Yeah,
they have a lot of vacant apartments over
Doesn't
there.
matter what they have vacant, it's what they have available.
That's what I'm saying. When I'm saying the vacant, meaning that it's available. And there is different long-term housing programs. I can talk to your boss about that. But right now, I'm trying to seek immediate housing until that is put into effect.
And how are you going to pay for immediate housing?
This program, same with y'all help. They had the city and the government helps women pay for housing. They can help me with my children pay for housing. Same thing.
That's not how it works here. That's a different...
They have vouchers. Listen here. They have Section 8 vouchers. Yes, they do.
And if they're not available, and you have to go through a screening process as well.
Yeah, and screening process in accordance with the law. I filled out the application and I know what it says. Section 8 vouchers are available for Solomon Housing. It is.
You filled out the application?
Yeah, and I talked to them. It is.
And where are you going to be the interim until they...
I don't know. All I know is you fill out the application, you put it in,
And you wait.
and you wait. But the thing is, I constantly call to try to see what I'm on the list. I get no feedback on where I'm at on the list.
Let me ask them now. Email?
Mama.
That's the same thing me and Mr. Teresa was talking about. And it's another lady, I don't know if it's Laura or somebody that's under her. Because every time I called to try to get information, they said you have to have a number. Mrs. Teresa, one of them said that they called and needed a number because you're supposed to have a number that goes with your application, according to what they told me. And it's like I done filled out the application twice, and every time I call to try to find the way I'm on the list, I don't get anything. I dropped it in the box because you get it, you put it in the box. I did exactly what I was told to do.
Hey, you want some?
Well, they will let me know if you have an application out.
I know I put it in the box twice. I didn't give it to nobody personally because I had to go fill it out. I put it in there. Over there, if you go over there to John Solomon building, they have a silver drop box. They also have a place downtown down here. You ever been over there?
Yeah. L-U-C-I-U-S?
Yeah, L-U-C-I-U-S, correct.
Powell.
P-O-W-L, yes. Everybody else don't need to know my name. I write that down. Everybody don't need to know my personal information to sit down here. Excuse me. I write that down for you.
You look like Joe Biden.
You gotta turn around the other way.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so.
Oh my goodness, that's a
Yeah, dogs supposed to be on the leash. We ain't supposed to have no dogs around without no chain in them. Now my kids are sitting over here, man.
Come here. Here we go. Go. Come on. Come on.
The dog. That dog is dog.
All right, I just sent the email out. I'll wait for them to respond about your housing application.
That boy dog is supposed to be me.
And what brought you to Johnstown from New York, honey?
And what brought me to Johnstown, I'm a human being. God created me with life. I'm a U.S. citizen. You're allowed to go wherever you want to go. That's what brought me to
The
Johnstown.
reason I'm asking is because you go to Johnstown to be homeless.
No, because in a lot of cities, when you apply for, in the bigger cities in New York, and so, guys, come on, I'm trying to take care of this so I go prepare y'all food. When you fill up, this housing system is backed up. New York's homeless system is backed up, and I have 2 lawsuits in both of those cities. And the thing is, the shelter system is so backed up. They tell you try to go outside of Philadelphia, try to go outside of somewhere in smaller towns and try to seek housing. You know, that's what they tell you. So.
You said you received food stamps, sir?
Yeah, I get food
How
stamps.
much you get in food stamps?
Like 100 or something.
Are the children on your case?
No, they don't get. I'm fighting for that now. I don't get no food stamps for them. I just get it for myself.
Is it in Cambria County?
No, it's in Philadelphia. It hasn't been transferred over there.
You have to close it over there so that they can open it.
I know I have to get housing first. I don't have housing because they said you need a mailing address.
You use the Women's Health Center mail.
Okay, I didn't know that. They didn't tell me that.
You're making an animal.
That's back.
Yeah, make a bunny. I'm making a carrot. Chop. Carrot. Really. This one is out of green and purple and pink and white and brown and yellow. Just